Scott Carpenter Park is a park located near downtown Boulder on the Boulder Creek. This park is named after a Boulder local and famous astronaut Scott Carpenter. The park contains a space-themed playground, a baseball field, a skate park, a swimming pool, a landfill, and the Boulder Creek. After studying the Boulder Creek and Scott Carpenter Park, I noticed a few issues that a design intervention could fix and help improve the overall site. The first thing I noticed was that very few people ventured to the water from the other areas of Scott Carpenter. When I studied this further, I realized there are very few places for people to sit or even walk up to the water. With this in mind, I decided to design a seating area close to the Boulder Creek. I went through a few study models and site analysis before I chose where I wanted the site. I chose my site to be in a swell located just east of the landfill. After I chose my site, I began with simple sketches and party models designed around the term synergy. I chose this term because nature is synergy, and my design is bringing together all aspects of nature into one specific place. Working with my models and the word synergy, I decided the Fibonacci sequence would fit well within my site. As I began studying the design concepts, I decided to expand upon my creek seating and design an amphitheater that would draw people from the street and park towards the creek. This space will serve many purposes, such as classes, family gatherings, as well as public shows and performances. I created a main access from 30th Street towards the landfill, allowing easy access to the creek as well as the creek path. This main access is distinguished by a pathway. This pathway has standing structure squares that are all angled to create a spiraling Fibonacci. This design is based off of the precedent, the Madrid High Bridge. As one walks through the design, the rotating squares become closer and closer, like the spiral of the golden sequence. Once through the walkway, the space opens up to an amphitheater, allowing access around it into two separate ways. One way leads down to the creek, where there is natural seating gradually descending to the creek, and the other way allows one access to the amphitheater seating. The amphitheater, as well as all the seating, is designed around the Fibonacci triangle. I use the tangents of the contours and the main axis as a guide to the triangle angles and levels. Each angle and level allows for a different view and experience, but if one sits and studies or watches a performance, they will always have a view of the creek. Inspired by nature and the Fibonacci sequence, this redesign will help user experience as well as help enhance the site of Scott Carpenter Park. Thank you.